Now, we've been able to put Taxdome through its paces a little bit more since the initial video we did. So here's some more information that we've got about it, what we're really, really liking about it. Let's have a look. So my first favorite bit about the system is the way that it works with the client portal. The client portal is so critical to a practice management solution. In my opinion, without a client portal, you're going to really struggle to get yourself a practice management solution off the ground in your practice. So seeing that they're taking it very seriously at Taxdome is huge. The other bits that I really like about the area here in terms of the client portal is the fact that you can do file requests. So if you're asking a client for a particular solution or a particular file you need to be able to complete that work, you can go out there, ask for that particular file and get notified when it's done. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that you have that communication tool. Now, communicating with your client is huge and is one of the most important aspects of you as an accountant. But utilizing the fact that Taxdome gives your clients the opportunity to have an app, have their own client portal, go into there, and given the opportunity that directly from here, we can press the communication tab and actually start a client communication with them, for me is absolutely huge. Now, yes, you could look at maybe WhatsApp or something like that to replicate this solution, but we all know WhatsApp isn't as secure as it should be. And if you want to go and look at any other solutions out there, you're going to find that there's a bit of a difficulty in actually getting an adoption from your client. But when it comes to this, well, you're already going to get an adoption with your client because this is how they're going to interact with you. This is how they're going to sign your documents. This is how they're going to give you information. This is how they're going to get their accounts off you. So you're already going to encourage them to be in the Taxdome ecosystem. That means that when they're in the Taxdome ecosystem, you can then communicate with them much more efficiently. And I absolutely love that approach. And I think that's something that really does set this Taxdome above the rest of the solutions out there. Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm a chartered accountant, certified UK trainer for fancy new logo, that QuickBooks Chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Boffix, and also your friendly podcaster who goes live each and every Monday morning with Ask the Accountant. Now, this video is quite straightforward. Let's look at what features Taxdome has to wow your clients and make it really, really important for you to get the communication spot on with them. You see, for me, one of the biggest challenges we have as an accountant is making sure that we are actually getting the right data from our clients and communicating with them, allowing them to communicate with us. And I think that Taxdome's got a really good way in which to bridge that gap and make it so it's really easy to keep those communication. Because if you have a good communication with your client, then the rest of the service just falls into play. Let's have a look. Right then, so this is all about looking at our clients. If I jump into a client and jump into Ask the Accountant, great podcast, by the way. And if I go in and we look at trying to make sure that we've got information about the client, they've got various places. One of the most important bits is actually getting docs back and forth from them, right? It's so important. So imagine that I had a folder. Let's create a brand new folder and say it was VAT workings. And I'm going to say it's the client can view this, but I could choose between if the client can view and edit or not. Let's do VAT workings and let's do another new folder and let's say current quarter. Now you'd probably want to put the date on it there, but let's just keep it nice and simple here. All right, so within VAT workings, I've got current quarter. Now what I can do over here is use these little three dots and I can say request files. And for me, this is a huge benefit because what I can say is, hello, please can you upload this quarter's VAT workings. I can send a request by email, or if I don't do that, it'll come up as a notification. But let's press save and get that done. Now there is a share link, so I can then create a share link that I can then send over to them. I could even, let's show you this feature. I could even use the communication tab to press the new chat. Say I'm talking to the thing. I can create a template as well if I already wanted to create a template to make this really straightforward. But subject say new VAT. And I could say, please upload to here. And I'd obviously make this far better. I can even put reminders in place and then there's reminders there. So let's create the chat. Let's get that going. Now, We've already shown in previous videos with Taxdome how easy it is to jump in their portal. In fact, I can show you the client portal's just here. If I was to press a refresh button, I'm sure it's going to come up with chats here, billing here. So there's information flowing around that I could deal with the portal. And that's great. But if I had an app like I have here, then I'm going to have other options. So as I can see here, it's telling me all that information directly in. So I can say, oh, here we go, new VAT. And it's telling me that I can use this click button here and I can go straight into it, choose files, and I can upload my photo library, take a video photo, choose a file, do that all from here. That's great. But even in the app itself, I've got loads of options. I can go into the documents area and look at any documents I may already have put there. I can look at messages and communicate with them. And I think this is the most important bit, right? When are my accounts due? 31st January, and then I can do thank you straight from the app. This is pretty much better than WhatsApp because not only is this more secure, but now I know as well that I'm talking to my accountant. Nothing else can jump in there. And I could do with other things like put attachments. I know it's going to go to the right place. And I have all that information there. I can even message the firm and say, hello, Merry Christmas, and press that and push that through. Now, I did get the email come through as well, and I could use the upload button just here. And the upload button will take me straight to this option, and I can just go in and put that through. So if I see, let's choose a file, and maybe this file at the top here is the file that I need to get up there. I can get that sent straight over, and it's all done via my mobile phone, again, via the app itself. So I can even see what documents I've uploaded directly from the app. I can go to the folders and I can look at my VAT workings, current quarter, and that's exactly where that information's gone. And that is actually quite an important feature. We're constantly asking our clients to give us information, provide data, but we have to rely on the client putting it into the right place. Now we know that that information's gone straight there. So as the accountant look, I've got various features and notifications that come my way. You can see here that I've started this chat option. So I've got one of my accounts due, thank you, and I can always say, you're welcome. Send that over to them. I can see, well, were they able to? They can see they've read that one. That's good to see. And I can even set reminders to go and get that information and push that through. If I go to my inbox as well, I can see that as the accountant's replied to my message, great to see. And I can also know that from my docs area, I've got a little 1 on there, which means that new for the VAT working, new for current quarter, there's the information that's been sent over to me, which I can view directly in here and be able to make sure that I'm happy with that information that's put there. And if I need more information, I can always go through, look at markers read, I can seal it so no one else can put any information in there. Or I can go and I can request more information if I need to, making it really, really simple. But there we have it. There's a quick look at some of the functionality regarding communication within Taxdome. And if you think about it, it's really important that we've got the access to the app at any point in time that we need it, so that we can communicate with our clients nice and quickly. And the fact that we can request certain files and documents means that we're always going to have a much better opportunity. You couple that with the workflow functionality you have in Taxdome, and in my opinion, you've got a real good opportunity to go through and really automate some of those situations within your accounting practice that can take way too long than they need to. With this functionality, we're able to make sure that we continue to push that forward, which I absolutely love. For more tips and tricks on how to get the most out of Taxdome, you're already in the right place. But also, if you have any questions, let us know below. We'll be able to ask the questions directly to the Taxdome team and see if there's anything there. Or maybe there's some features that you think would make this even better than it already is. My name's been Aaron Patrick. As always, this video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.